Some people lead with their voice. Jihyo leads with her presence. You notice it, not because she demands the spotlight, but because she holds it. With grace. With grit. With something deeper. That can't be taught. She's not just the leader of Twice. She's the anchor. And behind that power, is a softness she never had to sacrifice. In psychology, there's a term called transformational leadership, when someone leads not by controlling others, but by inspiring them to rise. That's Jihyo. She doesn't overpower. She uplifts. She holds responsibility without making it heavy. She gives space, while still showing up. And you can feel it, her strength isn't about dominance. It's about stability. She's the kind of strong that doesn't need to say I'm strong. Being the dependable one sounds like a compliment. But it can be a burden. In emotional psychology, this is tied to functional fixation. When someone is so good at carrying weight, people forget it's heavy. Jihyo shows up. Even when she's tired. Even when no one sees it. And still. She smiles. She sings like her voice is on fire. She dances like she's chasing the horizon. Not because it's easy, but because it matters. Jihyo is intensity and fluidity, all in one. When she performs, there's a glow in her expression. A force in her movement. But also, a softness in her eyes. In expressive theory, this is called emotional duality, when two seemingly opposite traits coexist to create something magnetic. She doesn't choose between powerful or graceful. She's both. And that contrast, that contradiction, is what makes her unforgettable. You can feel how much Jihyo has grown, not just as an artist, but as a person. From her early days to now, she didn't just survive the pressure. She refined herself through it. In personal development, this is called adaptive maturity, when someone evolves through hardship, but stays soft enough to feel. And maybe that's her quietest power, not how far she's come, but how deeply she's stayed herself. Jihyo doesn't just lead wise. She grounds them. In music. In energy. In spirit. She reminds you, strength doesn't always shout. Sometimes it sings. Sometimes it holds space. And sometimes, it smiles through the storm. If Jihyo ever made you feel stronger just by being herself, comment, she leads without needing to lead. And tell me, who should we explore next?
wherever you are. Always make you smile wherever you are. Always like a smile whenever you say 君を思う気持ち I promise you forever right now 僕らが今恋を二人とってなれば運命の綺麗すべきだれ泣いてられられるよ二人にとっていてな運命のねねねねねね가사를 모르겠어요.